Harold Lloyd was one of the most popular film comedians of the 20s and 30s. During the roaring 20s, he was the all-American boy that everyone could identify with. During the turbulent 30s, he was the determined go-getter who would not take no for an answer. Harold Lloyd was a household name that everybody knew and admired. The most remarkable thing about Harold Lloyd was his own amazing transformation. When he put on these magic spectacles, he became the Harold Lloyd that we know and love. My name is Gino Gennari, and I've just written a new musical play called Spectacle, The Amazing Life of Harold Lloyd. I wanted to celebrate his life, his films, and his legacy. We invite you now to participate and watch a small section of our play. The action takes place in the late 40s in Green Acres, Harold Lloyd's Hollywood estate. He lives there with his wife Mildred Davis and their children. It's the holiday season, and the house is filled with friends and family. And you never know when a famous celebrity might drop by. So you ready? So let's see if there's some magic in these glasses. You know what? I think there is. So, lights, camera, and action.
I want the world to know just how I feel. It's important that you know my love's for real. And if ever you feel sad, call for Dad. Know that I'm always there for you. Just remember, kids, that you mean the whole world to me.
Hi, and this is my wife Mildred Davis. Honey, I hope you don't mind. I've invited a few friends over to visit.
Of course not. Welcome to Green Acres. Oh, Harold, I have to ask you something when you have a chance.
Okay, we'll do that later.
It's important that you know just how I feel. I want the world to know my love's for real. And if ever you feel down, pushed around, know that I'm always there for you. Just remember, kids, that you mean the whole world to me. Just remember, kids, that you mean the whole world to me. If your perfect spouse is a drunken louse, if your stocks all crash and you're out of cash, if the plane you drive takes a quick nosedive, know that I'm always there for you. Just remember, kids, that you mean the whole world to me. Just remember, Dad, that you mean the whole world to me. Just remember, kids, that you mean the whole world to me.
Here at Green Acres, you never know when a celebrity is going to drop by. Look, it's the famous comedy team of Abbott and Costello. Come, I'll introduce you. Hey, bud, you enjoyed yourself?
Oh, we're having a great time. Thanks for inviting us.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Lou, good party?
I'm having a swell time, Mr. London.
Mr. London? You guys cracked me up. London.
We crack 'em up.
Lou, you're always embarrassing me.
What do you mean?
You don't even know our host's name.
I know our host's name. He's the famous Lloyd's of London.
Oh, nothing of the kind. He's that famous thrill comedian. You know, the guy that hangs from the clock.
That's right. He hangs from a clock, and that clock is Big Ben, and Big Ben is located in London. Therefore, to wit, he is Lloyd's of London.
Oh, stop. He's Harold Lloyd, the famous thrill comedian. He made movies like Safety Last and Feet First.
Safety last and feet first. What do I look like, Grandma's boy? For heaven's sake.
Now you've got it. He made all of those movies.
Who?
No, who's on first?
I don't know.
Third
base. I'm a bad boy.
Oh, get out of here.
Hi, Uncle Ollie.
Uncle Ollie.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, Mildred. Merry Christmas, Harold.
Hey, babe, how are you doing?
Fine, fine. Is everybody having a good time? Is everybody fine and
We're
dandy?
having a wonderful time. Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
good. I brought you a little bit of me for your world famous Christmas tree.
Look, Mildred, isn't that wonderful? Kids, find a place of honor on the Christmas tree for this little fella. Thanks, babe.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Harold, there's a very special meeting of the shrine tonight, and it's important that you attend.
Mildred, there's going to be a meeting tonight.
Okay, Harold. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go get ready. I'll be back in a second.
Oh, babe, does he really have to go tonight?
It's very important that he attends tonight. We're going to nominate him for the Imperial Potentate.
That's wonderful news. He'll do a fantastic job. He has so much to offer.
It's a great honor.
Uncle Ollie,
Yes, Gloria?
could you tell me a little bit about Freemasonry and the shrine?
So you wouldn't know about the mystic order of the shrine?
Yes, can you tell me?
Well, it's a secret society, the Mystic Shrine. And you know what a secret is, don't you? A secret is what you tell 100 of your closest friends. But since you can keep a secret, I think there's no harm in telling you.
Come on, everybody. Uncle Ollie's going to tell us all about the Mystic Shrine.
Gather round and listen to my tale of history that might have started with the dawn of time. It's a strange enigma wrapped in a mystery, the story of the ancient mystic shrine. It started with 3 travelers who sojourned to the east. They went to search to see what they could find. They hoped to find some baubles or a treasure trove at least, but what they found were wonders of all kinds. Across the sands our little band was always traveling east. Maybe instinct drew them to the light. And when they reached their Mecca, they had such a feast and shared in all the mystic land's delights. Inspired by their visions, they all traveled far and wide, and that is when the mysteries began. They shared in such experiences that could not be denied, and spread their sacred light through every land. Across the sands from old Siam, the brothers traveled forth, spreading truth and light along the way. They built a big cathedral, a mosque and temple too, and all of them are standing till this day. Now there have always been unanswered questions, like why from little acorns big oaks grow. So if you want the answer to life's lessons, ask a noble shriner, then you'll know. Across the seas with perfect ease, they landed on our shores, guided by the stars and destiny. They showed our founding fathers just how to endure, and helped our nation with its infancy. Now Washington and Franklin, and of course there's Paul Revere, whose warning cry echoed throughout the night. Honesty, integrity, and intent most sincere, obliged to make our country turn out right.
If through the years you chance to hear a marvelous event that puts our country back on the right path, some might say the answer is really heaven sent, and you can thank a member of the craft.
You heard that lucky Lindy flew across the ocean blue. If that was me, I know I'd never leave. But Lindbergh knew exactly just what he had to do. He wore the square and compass on his sleeve.
Brother Eddie Cantor, famous star of stage and screen, his songs are always full of clever rhymes. So Cantor says to Roosevelt, Let's realize your dream. And Eddie coins the phrase the March of Dimes.
When there's gonna be a major conflict, but a solution comes at the right time, you know, if you would stop to think about it, the answer was provided by the shrine. Our recent big election, that was really hard to choose, and all the papers got it wrong that time. It really didn't matter who would win or lose, 'cause both of them are nobles of the shrine.
If ever there's a major revelation that puts our country back on the right path, some might say it really saved the nation, so you can thank a member of the craft.
I know a little secret that I'm not supposed to tell. The wisdom is that it might be too soon. A brother named of Aldrin will do something real swell. One day he's gonna buzz right to the moon. There's gonna be a Mason on the moon.
And that's the story of the Mystic Shrine. Worthy nobles of the Mystic Shrine.
Harold, we have to go. Everybody's waiting for us. Goodbye, Mildred.
Hi, I'm gonna go to the meeting.
Yes.
But wasn't there something you wanted to tell me?
No, it's okay. You go to your meeting.
Okay, I'll see you later.
I'll
I
see
love
you later. Love you. Bye.
He has time for his fellows, he has time for his friends, and they make demands constantly. There's always a meeting that he must attend, so when will he have time for me? I gave up my acting to become his wife, so we can start our family. The problem is, when can we begin our life? The answer is simple to me. Harold was working on some device when a call from the White House came in. President Truman needs Harold's advice. Harry makes an appointment with him. I know that he really loves me, and I know that I love him too. But when will he just make time for me? That's all that I want him to do. He has time for his fellows, he has time for his friends, his paintings and photography. He's always ahead of all the latest trends, so when will he have time for me? When will he have time for me?
Who wants to play charades?
I do.
You're it.
We hope you enjoyed this scene from our upcoming new musical, Spectacle, The Amazing Life of Harold Lloyd. Visit spectaclethemusical.com for more information and details. Thank you.